Welcome everybody. My name is Duke and this is my YouTube channel. So, trying to get in a more spiritual frame of mind. I haven't really been making too many spiritual, metaphysical videos recently. I used to go to group every week. I used to facilitate a group for several years, and I studied a lot and I meditated a lot. I haven't really been doing that so much this last couple of years since I moved to Colorado. This last couple of years has been more, we just bought this house. I've been focusing on slacklining, highlining, online shopping, cryptocurrency, investing, making money. I just haven't been as motivated spiritually minded, and I really need to get back to that. So I suppose it goes back to this old saying that we teach what we most need to learn ourselves. So it's at least spiritually speaking anyway. So the ideas I'm presenting are things that I myself need to be reminded of, especially. I'll go over a few basic concepts to help remind y'all, and for some of you it might even be completely new, so maybe it'll plant a seed. The first concept is we are not a body. We're not a physical body, we're not a brain. We are consciousness itself. We are life itself. Why is this important? It's so important to recognize the nature of the ego game, getting caught up into racial identity and cultural identity. How much money you make, how old you are, what your sex is, what your race is, what country you're from. All that is it's completely made up by the human ego. It's completely superficial. It's completely fake. It's been said that anything that changes, everything we perceive with the five senses, is actually a type of illusion. It's a type of waveform information that we interpret as solid objects. We're really infinite consciousness. In a sense, it's like we are God or mind that is denying itself, and we've created a fake substitute reality. A metaphor for this is like the prodigal son, the son who journeyed away from his father's kingdom to find himself in a pigsty. And the pigsty in this sense is the world of illusion, the world of time and space. So waking up is the path of forgiveness, or the journey home, remembering who we really are, and in that we remember who everyone else is around us. And that's why when we say someone is our brother or our sister spiritually, we're not referring to the body in any way. We're referring to that we're all one mind. We are all brothers and sisters. We are all the same one, even the people we don't like. And that should be especially understood, that even the people we don't like are, in a sense, ourself. We are everyone that ever lived and ever will live, because everything is a projection of mind. If you trace back identity, it all goes back to the same mind. So in a sense, the world of time and space is like a sandbox. We're playing in the sandbox, castles made of sand. We're entertaining an idea. And you could say the key ingredient to all this is that we had to forget completely who we are. So we were born into all these different sets of circumstances. you could say we've been everything and we've been everywhere. And another thing is, another idea or concept to understand is that time and space, the illusion of time and space, past, present, and future actually already happened. Everything that we're experiencing, in a sense, has already happened, and in a sense, we're merely witnessing what has already gone by. So every time we think we make a choice, we're really just doing something we've already done. So in a sense, we become a silent observer of our life. And the more consciously aware we become, the more we stop reacting to things outside of us. And a lot of times this is, it's kind of like we become a third-party observer where we're looking at ourselves and we're watching ourselves react, we're watching ourselves get upset. But the more conscious we become, the more still we become, the more we realize that nothing can upset us except ourselves. So we come out of victim consciousness, anger, resentment, judgment towards other people starts to turn into a type of forgiveness, but not the typical forgiveness that's taught by the world, which in the spiritual teaching of A Course in Miracles, we say there's two different types of forgiveness. There's real forgiveness, and then there's forgiveness to destroy, or kindness to destroy is another one. Forgiveness to destroy our oneness, or kindness to destroy our oneness. Fake kindness, fake forgiveness is all on, it's all built on the idea that we are separate, that we're not the same one. So we are kind. I am a Christian that is kind to the sinner. I'm kind to you. You will go to hell. I will go to heaven. Or I'm a rich man. I will give this poor person. I will give him $1. I'm so kind. I gave him $1. Real kindness, real forgiveness is where we see the other as ourself. And that's something that, when we're honest with ourselves, at least for me, is that we don't really want to see other people as ourselves. We want to be special, unique. It's like, an example is, in order for me to be rich, there's got to be all these poor people to support that illusion. For one, I need poor people to build the roads, so my rich ass can go down the road. I need hotel. I need people to make the beds in the hotel so my rich ass has a comfortable place to stay. I need servants to cook the food. In a sense, we depend on all these things, to support the illusion. For every rich man, there's got to be so many poor people. So it's just to look at the nature of the world. It's not really to, we have to solve the world's problems, because the world, in a sense, is an illusion. It's a projection of mind. And ultimately, when we wake up, it's as if the world of time and space disappear like a carpet that rolls up. So those are some ideas and concepts that just rolled out. There's many more, and there's many angles to hit these topics from. It's not just, there's all kinds of, the human ego just has all kinds of questions and objections. But what about this? And, things like that. It's, to keep it simple, it's to realize, the key takeaway from all this is that every time you get upset at another person or you're angry at other people, realize that that's coming from your own mind, and that you can change your mind. You can choose love. You can choose forgiveness. You might not be able to change the outer circumstance, but you can change your mind on how you perceive the outer circumstance. So you can go through the script of life as if watching a movie, where instead of reacting to that movie, you're making the other choice. You're choosing love. You're choosing transformational forgiveness, where you see that it's all you, and you see that The ugliness in other people is only a reflection of your own decision of choosing separation from love or oneness or spirit. And we all have chosen that, or we wouldn't be here. We chose the other game in town. We chose to take a walk on the wild side. We chose to take the journey into insanity and darkness of the ego's game. Separation, specialness, individuality, death. And our whole world is laced with that. Individual specialness and identity, gaining off another's loss, all those things. The only way you can gain off another's loss is if you've chosen separation, so you are separate from the person you're gaining off. You know, we have companies. Our whole world is based on that idea that you can gain off another's loss. Our world's not based on the foundational idea that we are all the same one. If it was, the whole purpose to the world would be uprooted. The whole foundation would crumble. Okay, I think that's about enough. It's about 10 minutes. Yeah, hopefully I can stay motivated to make videos. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you like the content, remember to subscribe, hit that bell, so you get notified when I make new videos. Thank you.